Gravel is a really big thing here at the Taipei Cycle Show. I mean, not literally, of course, most of it is carpet, but what I mean is gravel bikes and equipment for gravel riding, or all-road, or bike packing, or adventure cycling, whatever you want to call it. There is loads of great new tech for this emerging genre. Now here's an interesting conundrum. Should this bike be on GCN or GmbN? Well, the manufacturers, APRO, say that it should probably be on GCN because although it has full suspension and it is effectively a cross-country mountain bike, they say it's got road bike geometry, therefore it makes it a road bike, or in this case, in fact, a gravel bike, the Gravel 80. It's got 80 mil of travel front and back. It's their own proprietary shocks. And the reason they managed to keep road bike geometry on here is because they've used the smaller 27.5-inch wheel diameter, so smaller than our usual 700C wheels, but the bigger tyres effectively keep the wheel diameter the same then. And so, like I said, it's an interesting conundrum. Is it a mountain bike? Is it a road bike? Or is this just the ultimate gravel bike? You decide. Also from Taipei, they have their new bike packing series. So behind me on the bike here, you can get a total of 24.5 litres of storage. This bit is the back loader, this the mid loader, the top loader, and then this here, the front loader. Now each one has been designed with a different item in mind that you're going to carry. So up front you might have something bulky like your sleeping bag or your tent. Then this, the top loader, it's got a built-in waterproof cover that you can pull over. So they're thinking you probably have like your smartphone in there or something. And then the back loader here would be great for carrying items that you can compress. So maybe like your spare clothes and things, because they've got a built-in compression sack with an air release valve there, so you can compress it, lock the air off, and suddenly your clothes are half the size. Then this saddlebag here has got a plastic support there, so that's what gives it its shape. Isn't it funny how a large saddlebag might not be that cool, but an enormous saddlebag suddenly becomes cool again? I like that. Lezyne recently released this, their micro GPS watch, which they say is a cycling watch. It has AMP+ Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect up any kind of sensor that you want, and it will, of course, through GPS, give you your speed and so forth. But then, the cool bit is what they're releasing here at the show, which is their route planning function. So on the laptop behind me is the Lezyne website, which will now give you a route planning function, fully formed, and then they also have a new app. So you will be able to send your routes from your online account to your phone, and then your phone communicates via Bluetooth with your watch or your other GPS unit, and then you can get your route on there, giving you turn-by-turn instructions. An emerging trend in the adventure and gravel bike category is the ability to swap different size wheels in the same frame. Unfortunately though, until now it's been the preserve of really high-end bikes, but Ridley are about to change that. This is their X-Trail behind me, and it's the new version, going to be available in June this year, and it brings that interchangeable wheel down to a much lower price point. It's got an aluminium frame and a SRAM Apex drivetrain. And this one here, the adventure model, has, as you can see, 650B wheels in, and so the rim diameter is much smaller, but then you fit really fat tires on it to actually keep the overall diameter and therefore the handling of the bike very much like a road bike, but you get genuine off-road capability because you've actually got effectively mountain bike tires on there. Then the one behind it is still an X-Trail, the yellow one, but that, as you can see, is a bit more of a road version. It's got a 2x drivetrain instead of a 1x, and it's also got 700C wheels. So that is going to be particularly interesting. But then behind me, the cyclocross season may just have finished, but I can still get excited about next year. This is the X-Night SL. So they've managed to make it even lighter than the previous version. They've stripped out 150 grams off it. And I must say I do enjoy having conversations with Belgians about cyclocross geometry. They say that this one has proper, true Belgian cyclocross geometry, and they're not changing and going to the more new school American style of geometry. And fair enough, they say that that is what Belgian cross riders want, and it's hard to argue with that because they are pretty fast. Now tear your eyes, if you can, away from the absolute work of art frame next to me and instead look at the wheels, because they're shod with WTB's brand new Exposure 32 tyres. To put them in some kind of context, look at the three in front of me. So last year, WTB launched their new premium range of road tyres, the Exposures. So this one, the 30, is obviously a road slick, but a fat one. It's 30C wide, it's got 120 threads per inch, and it weighs 350 grams. Then at the same time, they also launched this one here, which as you can see is a much more all-road tyre. It's the Exposure 34, and as well as being pretty much slick in the middle, it's got quite a lot of tread on the outside, so if you're riding in loose conditions, i.e. gravel, then you lean the bike over, then something's going to grip. But predictably perhaps, this being the bike industry, people wanted something in the middle, and so this year, brand new, the Exposure 32, which does indeed plug that gap. It's not quite as slick as the road slick and not quite as knobbly as the 34, meaning that you have potentially your Goldilocks road tyre. You might have to use your imagination here because we're missing quite a lot of bike, but this could well be the answer to anyone wanting to carry loads of stuff but yet still ride a lightweight and fast road bike, because this is the Tailfin, and it is effectively a pannier system that means that you don't need a specific touring bike. You don't need any bosses of any kind, and you could well use your super light carbon frame. You may recognise it from a GCN show probably over a year ago now, and we covered it just as they were launching their Kickstarter campaign. And here they are, Tailfin, having just won an award at the Taipei Cycle Show. And if you don't remember that GCN show, then the way it works is that you replace your quick release with Tailfin's heavier duty quick release, and then that allows the carbon arch here to mount on the bike, and then it's braced with this arm here that goes around your seat tube. And then you use Tailfin's dedicated panniers. You can carry up to 18 kilos of weight, and all in all, with two panniers and also the rack there as well, it adds only 1,100 grams to your super lightweight bike. That is a possible, genuine, fast touring option. Now, if ever there was a cool way to leave a bike show, it is like this bike, which is going to Nepal for 2.5 weeks with its owner, bike packing. That sounds quite nice, doesn't it? Right, do make sure you subscribe to GCN before you leave this video. It's very simple. Just click on the globe and then that's it, you're done. Right, if you want more content, then click over there for more from the Taipei show. And in fact, click over there for even more from the Taipei Cycle Show. There is so much cool stuff here that you need to check out.